Meme Review. Hello everyone and welcome back to Meme Review. Since my last one was so successful, I decided to do it again. I mean, as successful as like 3 viewers, but that's still better than 0, like my Pokemon Gold. By the way, would you like to watch my Pokemon Gold series? The iCard might have it, maybe, who knows. I don't know if I could even do that. Anyway, this meme review is Philosoraptor. Yep, Philosoraptor. That's the name, Philosoraptor. Anyway, Philosoraptor. Anyway, let's just hop right into the meme. Is there another word for synonym? Wait, is there another word for it? I don't know. Equivalent? And what does this mean? Oh, I want to know what it means. The definition. A word used in... Okay, I'm just gonna stop. I don't want to go any deeper in this hole. If a robot does the robot, would it still be called the robot? Or just dancing? If anything is possible, is it possible for something to be impossible? Two wrongs don't make a right, but 2 rights make it plain. I don't get it. I don't know how is that reflective for the first, besides the word right being spelled with a W. And I know these are people that made a plane. I just don't know what plane has to do with wrongs. Is a fly without wings called a walk? If a tree falls on a woman and there's no one around to hear it, why was there a tree in the kitchen? Yay! Women jokes. Woo! I forgot what year these came out. I think it's like 2010, 12. If you stab a man during an argument, will he finally get the point? Probably. Physically. If you work at a sex shop, is it still not safe for work? Quick answer, yes. What were to happen if Pinocchio said his nose would grow? Are we human or are we dancer? What does that have to do with anything? This didn't even make me think. Could Jesus microwave a burrito so hot that he wouldn't be able to eat it? What? What the fuck is... Are these really the wisest... It says this is the wisest Philosoraptor. Is it true that cannibals don't eat clowns because they taste funny? I mean, at least this one was better than the last 2. Why do noses run while feet smell? If there's an undertaker, is there an upper taker? Wait, would it over or above be the opposite? Like an above taker, not an upper taker? I don't know. If they squeeze... This bit my tongue. Fuck! If they squeeze olives to get olive oil, what do they squeeze to get baby oil? Oh, I think they... babies, probably. That's how I imagine it. Why did the Flintstones have Christmas? If you're not supposed to talk to strangers, then how do I make friends? Wouldn't the answer just be like in school or in workplaces, and that's about it? A man with 1 watch knows what time it is. A man with 2 watches is never quite sure. That's actually pretty clever. I like that one. I have nothing else to say about it. I just like it. If Ron Weasley can do magic, Why is he still a ginger? I don't think you can magically change your race in the Harry Potter universe. I just killed the older version of myself. Is that murder or suicide? Suicide. I don't know. It's like that masturbation joke. Like, if you have sex with yourself, is it masturbation? When butterflies fall in love, do they feel people in their stomach? Ah! If anything is possible, is it possible for something to be... Wait, did I already read this? I think I already read that. Anyway. If tomatoes are fruit, isn't ketchup technically a smoothie? Ah! If a child refuses to nap, are they guilty of resisting arrest? Philosoraptor. I mean, the ketchup one, that's Philosoraptor. This is not the right meme. This is wrong. I don't know which meme this is, though. This is puns. This is Carlos. This is that Carlos meme. This is Carlos. If seagulls lived by the bay, would they be bagels? I mean, that one actually makes sense, but that's reminiscent of this. I'm so confused. I don't know, I think this is also a Carlos one. If a girl wears a kilt, is it cross-dressing? See, this is Philosoraptor. Those last two had to be Carlos. They had to be Carlos plastered on them. If you don't pay your exorcist, do you get repossessed? Carlos meme! This is wrong! Is a two-headed unicorn still a unicorn? Well, as long as only one of those heads have a corn and the other one doesn't. Wait, that is kind of confusing. Who coined the phrase? Coined the phrase. That isn't even one to think about. It's just he coined the phrase. Coined the phrase. That's it. Well, I don't know who did it. Is a broken can opener a can't opener? Carlos! This is Carlos! This is Carlos meme. If One Direction says that girls not knowing they're beautiful makes them beautiful, doesn't telling them they're beautiful make them not beautiful anymore? Yeah, this is the one. This. Okay, technically it's over here, but this, the third one, is Philosoraptor. Because there's no pun in it. There can't be puns. If there's puns, it's Carlos. Like this is Carlos. This is not even a thing. If I went out and got cold... If I went out and get... Fuck. If I... If I went out and it got cold later, am I a hipster because it went out before it was cool? This is not a pun. It doesn't feel like Philosoraptor. It feels something different, and I don't like it. If we call the game Uno, then do Spanish people call it One? See, this is... I hate reiterating, but this sounds like Philosoraptor. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. It feels like some of these are just puns, and that's not what Philosoraptor is about. At least to me. How does love at first sight exist if love is blind? See, that wasn't a pun or anything like that. It was just referencing two things. And I think that's Philosoraptor as well. Get the fuck out of here. If you slept like a baby, does that mean you woke up in the middle of the night and cried? Well, I guess that makes sense. If a quiz is quizzical, what's a test? The test. If an infinite number of parallel universes exist with every scenario, then there must be a universe where parallel universes don't exist. Philosoraptor, this is prime example. 10 out of 10. If the universe is expanding, what is it expanding into? Do people who use sign language see little hands in their head when they think about what somebody said, or do they hear the words in their head? Wow, that's fucking... That's actually really good. Like, I actually want to know that. Like, that's a good meme. Good meme. Egyptians without internet. Egyptians. Just remove the E? What does the E have to do with the internet? God damn it! If moonlight is reflected sunlight, how can vampires be out at night? Phew! This is it! This is how you do the meme, right? If practice makes perfect and no one's perfect, why practice? I mean, when people say this phrase, they say it as aim for perfection, but always aim for it because you can always be better. Just because you can't attain it doesn't mean you can't try. And in the process of trying, you're getting better and better all the time. If something indescribable, when described, is something is something indescribable when described as indescribable. What? Come on, I need a big think here. I need a big think. Is something indescribable when described as indescribable? The answer is yes. I'm pretty sure. Like, I think I know what it's trying to get at, and you can describe things as indescribable. Like, yeah. But damn it, now I'm thinking too hard about it. See, like, with the ones that actually make you think hard is the ones that are good. If Barbie is so popular, why must I buy her friends? Oh! When butterflies fall in love, I think it's today is the oldest I've ever been and the youngest I'll ever be. I love that quote. That's a funny quote. I didn't even read that. If anything is possible, is it possible for something to be impossible? Alright, well, I think we hit bedrock on the Philosoraptor. If I were to rate this meme, it will be I actually really liked this meme if it actually makes you think, because I always like thinking outside the box, and this is something that I keep putting my hand up here. I haven't given it a rating yet, but I'm too afraid to move it because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. But I like this meme a lot because it makes you think, and if it makes you think, it's something that I personally enjoy a lot. And like some of these were just bad puns, and bad puns aren't like philosophical. It's just, you know, stating bad puns. So for the ones that did it wrong, 2 out of 10. Yep, that's what I'm getting. For the ones that got it wrong, the Carlos ones, the obvious Carlos ones, and the actual Philosoraptor ones, 9 out of 10. There we go. Yep, those are my reviews. Well, if you liked this meme review, kick that like button in the butt like an employee, and handshakes all around. And I will see all you dudettes. Probably, you guys don't even watch this. Listen, I'm just gonna be honest. You guys don't watch. That's fine. If you liked this video, please subscribe, ring the bell, and like. I think that's the 3 ones that you're supposed to say at the end of these. And if you want to see more of me, watch my Pokemon Gold series. I definitely need some views. I need the views. I need people to tell me how bad I am at Pokemon Gold.